What's up, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. I'm Derek, and firstly, I'm going to start off by apologizing for last week. It's been a little chaotic around here lately. My mom's out of a nursing rehab facility, so I've been taking care of her. School, full-time dad, basically a stay-at-home housewife at this point. My life's just been chaotic. So, unfortunately, I was not able to do anything last week. I apologize. Two very quick shout-outs that I want to give is to the Art the Clown Appreciation Society group on Facebook, just some of the best horror fans around, and Sinister Cinema Reviews, because today's movie that I'm reviewing, I found out about in the Facebook group, and then last night I saw that they had posted a review for the movie, so I made sure to get over to Amazon and rent it. It was like $5. But today I'm going to be talking about The Well, starring Lauren Levera, and it is directed by, apologies in advance, I'm going to butcher it, Federico Zampaglione. This movie is pretty much brand spanking new, so I am going to be talking spoilers. You've been warned. Okay, let's get into a super quick plot synopsis. An art restorer is hired to restore a sinister painting. That's ultimately what this all boils down to. Normally, I would tell you who's in the movie right here with the Who's in It segment, but a lot of these actors I really do not recognize, except for Lauren Levera from Terrifier 2, which I swear this wasn't even planned out. This was the first thing I grabbed out of my closet. I'm a huge fan of, and last August I was actually able to meet Lauren, and not only is she gorgeous, but she is just a great person. And the second I heard about this film in the Facebook group, I made sure, it was on my radar. And I was going to definitely watch it when it came out, which occurred last night. And I've got some thoughts on it. So, what's good about The Well? Firstly, Lauren Levera. She is the backbone. She's just damn near everything in this movie. I thought her performance was great. Not only, I don't know, there's something about Lauren's acting, it just feels more realistic and I'm drawn into it. I really, really, truly believe, when she sliced her finger, she's doing sliced it, I was like, oh, God, I know that pain all too real. She was capturing that perfectly. So, Lauren Levera, I'm never going to say a bad thing about her. She's awesome. The gore in this movie. Whoo-wee. There is a good bit of gore in this one. I was not expecting that. Honestly, I didn't even know what to expect from this movie. There was a good bit of gore and a lot of really good practical works, especially with the creature design for the Goron. Hopefully I'm remembering the name correctly of the creature, because I did just watch this last night, and it's 20 hours later, so... yeah, all in all, I thought the creature was very creepy. The practical effects in used of, whether it was the dude who, is hitting the chick with the 3-hook thing in the face and ripping an eye out and just doing all that work to her face, cutting her arm off with a cleaver, all of that. Very, very good practical work. Very good creature design. The performances in the movie, I didn't have any issue with. I wasn't like, oh, that guy sucks, or, oh, that chick, what's she doing? None of that. The performances were good. Now, I'm not going to say they're, outstanding by any means. Good, I feel basically covers that. There is a twist ending in this movie, which I won't... I did say I was going to talk spoilers. I just like that it's a kind of you become the thing you kill aspect of it. And that is basically what happens in this one. Lauren Levera is able to defeat or kill the people that are trying to get her to restore this painting so they can stay alive for another 500 years. She ends up becoming them, and then, I guess, stepping it up a notch. At least it seemed like it. It sounded like she was manufacturing this Goron's blood, which grants immortality or youth or whatever to prime ministers and stuff. So she became the bad guy at the end, essentially, but then stepped it up and decided to make some money. or connections, whatever. It's all about who you know. Another thing that was interesting, the score didn't really stand out a whole hell of a lot. There were a couple times where I was getting like John Carpenter's The Thing vibes from it, just like some bass stuff. But it's not like reminiscent of that by any means, just it gave off those vibes. But then, and I looked this up to see if it was, some of the stuff sounded like The Who. And no, I'm not talking like Baba O'Reilly, The Who, but the HU. They had a song with William Duvall from Alice in Chains. I think it was last summer, maybe the summer before that. I can't remember what it was called, but that was actually pretty decent sized rock radio single. But they're a Mongolian like metal band. And some of the stuff towards the very end, that's what I was checking. I was like, is this them? Is this them? Couldn't find the answer. So if you know the answer to that question, please definitely let me know down below. What's bad about The Well? This movie, while I obviously listed off quite a few pros for this movie, it does not reinvent the wheel. It doesn't do anything new or mind-blowing that I'm like, oh shit, you need to see this just because of this. Like, it's gonna... This movie doesn't have that. And that's not necessarily like a super bad thing, but you want to see something new when you watch a movie, or at least I do. And I felt that I did not get that from this. It was a good movie. I'm not going to say it wasn't. It just wasn't anything groundbreaking. And then one thing in movies that gets me is just they're like, oh, this process is going to take forever. And then suddenly by the end, they're just like rushing through it. And the picture being, or the artwork being restored, that it starts off with, okay, I'm just going to get my scalpel, do little stuff. Okay, use the solvents lightly, and we're going to take good care of it. But then by the end, she is literally scrubbing it like it's a bowl of mac and cheese that's been sitting in your sink for like 3 or 4 days. Just just going to town on it. That I was like, every movie does that. So I'm not like being a hater on this movie because of that, but that just, in film in general, annoys me. So, would I rewatch this? Yes. And actually, I probably will within the coming month or so, since spooky season's right around the corner. Would I buy this movie? Yeah. Actually, I really want to. I would definitely like to have it sitting up over there. What score would I give it? I kind of wrestled with a couple numbers for this one, but I ultimately decided on a 7.5. It is good. It is very good. Lauren Lavera's performance is great. Good practical effects. Lots of good gore. But it just literally was not anything new. I don't know. That was my one big knock against it, is that it didn't change the game up. And some people are going to say, well, no, not every movie's going to change the game up. Yeah, no. This one just really doesn't. It is by the numbers. Like, you see the cute romance guy. Okay, he's not a bad guy. Okay. I don't know. It just didn't reinvent the wheel. That was and I wasn't expecting it to, but I expected it to branch off a little bit more, but it stayed more in the path. So ultimately, that's why I'm just settling with a 7.5, which is still pretty good in my mind. Could be as bad as Borderlands. Watch that review to see what score I gave that. But that'll just about do it for today, guys. Make sure to comment down below. Did you watch The Well? Did you like it? Let's have a talk. And also, if you liked the video, please drop a like on it and consider subscribing. We're always trying to grow the channel and do more fun, cool shit. But until next time, guys, have a good one.